Christmas lights on a car. Are you burning or chilling that?
I'm burning it.
You burn it.
I'm burning it.
Okay.
Oh, wait. He's going out something.
Maybe he's got something up his sleeve right now. He's pulling out his phone. He's pulling out his phone.
I'm burning it.
Really?
This is Philly fresh, man. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, man?
Oh, we're going to have to drop that
Zoom in on that. Where we go?
Zoom in on that.
I'm burning it.
Dang.
Come on, man.
What car is that? Corvette?
Yeah, that's the new Z06, man. Something light.
Some light.
I knew it. As soon as I said that, he was like,
man.
You said fighting's a small period of time. What do you have in mind after you're done?
I don't know, So like I thought about that a lot, but I don't need to, right? The only thing that's real is this moment, right? The future,
Respect.
we worry about shit that 98% of the time won't even happen anyway, right? So the only thing that matters right now in my life is the burn factory. I mean, for me, in a weird way, I was conditioned to lose, right? I wanted to win, and I believed I could win, and I was doing everything in my power to win, but I just, this ain't for me. And it's cool to see how fickle people were, because when I was losing, clearly nobody was fucking with me. So then when I win, it's like, go
Everyone
Phil,
wants to be-
sis,
Yeah.
God, Phil. And I'm like,
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Burnt or Chill. I'm your host, Priest, joined by my co-host, my brother, Mr. Phoenix. Say what's up to the camera.
what's up, y'all?
But before we get in this episode of Burn or Chill, Phoenix, tell the audience what Burn or Chill means.
We are going to ask our guests a series of questions, and they're going to answer with burn or chill. Burn means they like it, it's hot, they're rocking with it, and chill means, I'm going to chill on that and why. But what an amazing guest we have in the house today. He is a rising star in the UFC Welterweight division. Let's say what's up to Philly Fresh himself, Phill Rowe.
Thank you so
you,
much
bro.
for doing
love.
this.
Thank you guys for having me, man. I'm pumped.
You ready to do this?
Let's do the damn thing, man.
Are you a little nervous though for these questions?
Nah, I might.
He's like, a little bit. But all right, let's kick things off with the first burn or chill question. Burn or chill, fight at the Apex here in Las Vegas, or fight on a massive pay-per-view card, but in a different country.
So you got a burn one and chill one.
Damn, that's you came out the gate hot.
We had to. Philly Fresh is in the house.
Damn, I thought I could breeze through these. That's good.
I mean, think about this. You can fight here in Vegas, here in the States. It's a, 4-hour plane ride from where you're living? 5? Or you have to fly 10 plus hours to go fight on a pay-per-view. It's a tough question, man.
A week ago, my answer would have been different, right? But I had an epiphany talking to a fan, and I had a short notice opportunity to fight somewhere very far away, like the polar opposite of where I was at. And he's like, bro, when this is all said and done, imagine like you could tell your guys like, yo, I fought in Abu Dhabi. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fought in Abu Dhabi. Like you tell your grandkids that. So I'm gonna chill on the Apex. I fought in there 4 times, and I'm gonna. No. I'm gonna chill on the Apex, and I'm gonna burn with fighting overseas somewhere that's not home, because this feeling that I get doing this, it's for this small period of my life, right? It's gonna come and go. So fuck it. While I'm here, let's run it up. The biggest, scariest fights, and plus, when you're in a different country, I don't know what these motherfuckers are saying anyway. Right? So like,
Exactly.
And you can play the villain role too, though.
Exactly.
You get out there, they're booing you, and you can get the mic and play the heel a little bit.
So I'm cool with that. So let's chill. No. Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
Let's chill on the Apex. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
And then I'll burn with the overseas.
Dang, that's crazy, man. I hate traveling so much. I hate these 10 plus plane flight time, whatever it is. I would want to fight here in the United States.
Yeah.
But I like what my man Phil is saying right here. You can go to a different country, this short of time, go out there, fight. You get to tell people that you fought in a different country.
Why not?
Why not? And you get to experience a different culture too.
Exactly.
Like I heard Abu Dhabi's sick, and I know they just went to China too, and Macau, and like some of the places that the UFC go is awesome.
Exactly.
Why not go?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Short-lived, run it up while you can.
Okay.
You said fighting's a small period of time. What do you have in mind after you're done?
I don't know, So like I thought about that a lot, but I don't need to, right? The only thing that's real is this moment, right? The future,
Respect.
we worry about shit that 98% of the time won't even happen anyway, right? So the only thing that matters right now in my life is the burn factory. I mean it. Like, I'm present. I'm here right now. That's the only thing that matters. So I'm just fully invested in the fight game right now. I'm fully invested in the burn factory. I'm fully invested in this moment. Nothing else matters. So when I get to that bridge, I'll cross it.
Yeah.
Dang, that's such a good
awesome.
mindset because, you know, a lot of times like you're so fixated on the future. Like what's coming, like what do I got to do in an hour from now? What do I got to do tomorrow, next week, like all in that. So it's really awesome to like hear you talk about like staying present because that's something that I've been trying to work on really, really heavy recently.
If you battle anxiety like me, you know, that's not an easy way, but it's a way to help combat it, right?
Yes.
Because you worry and you want to do well and you think about all the things that you may have going in the future or you want to do. You can't control those things, right? But what you can control is right now.
Present.
Yeah, for sure. Because I always heard the saying, anxiety is caused by you thinking about your future. Depression is thinking about the past. So just got to keep going forward. Keep living in the moment because you never know when something can happen.
It's a fact.
That's a fact.
So, no, I love it.
It's a fact, man.
Speaking of moving forward, it is time to go to our second question. You are going to burn traveling, going, fighting somewhere else, and then chilling on the Apex. But it's time to go to question number 2. It's pretty simple. You just got to burn it or chill it. Christmas lights on a car. Are you burning or chilling that?
I'm burning that.
Burning it?
Burn it.
I'm burning that.
Christmas lights on a car?
I'm burning it. I'm burning
Yeah?
it.
It's an interesting one right there.
I'm burning it.
You burn it.
I'm burning it.
Okay.
Oh, wait. He's
Whoa,
what else?
uh-oh. Maybe he's got something up his sleeve right now. He's pulling out his phone. He's pulling out his phone.
I'm burning it.
Really?
This is Philly fresh, man. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, man?
Oh, we're going to have to drop that
Zoom in on that. Where we go?
Zoom in on that.
I'm burning.
Dang.
What
Come
car?
on, man.
What
Is
car
that
is that?
Corvette?
Yeah, that's the new Z06, man. Something light.
Some
I
light.
knew it. As soon as I said that, he was
Come on,
like,
man.
I know
Oh,
something you don't.
Dude,
Got
no,
to.
that is clean.
That's clean.
You got to. You
I
got
feel
to.
like it depends on what type of car you're driving.
Yes and no. It depends on the lights being done well. My buddy Alex Faria in Orlando, he got a bunch of Lambos, bunch of Porsches. And last year he went extremely viral for putting Christmas lights on his car. And then this year he put these silicone LED crazy lights. So I hit up my guy, Jim from the Wolves Den. Shout out Jim, and he blessed me, man.
nice.
Santa ain't riding that clean, dog.
No, yeah, man. I might have to think about doing my truck like that. That is fire.
Well, if it's done well, it's fire.
Yeah, if it's done well. If it's not, I saw some. Hold on one second. I saw some car driving across the street the other day and had like Christmas lights dangling off the side, and I was like, "Ooh, this doesn't look that good."
Exactly.
But no, it's different.
Yeah.
I like it. It's unique.
It is unique. And at night, so fire.
Bro, we
During
burn-
the day, does it look pretty good too still? Or you not driving during
I
the
don't
day?
drive it during the day.
Okay, yeah.
You know?
That's
I
what I
don't
feel like you
drive
have
it
to do.
Yeah.
Because there might be a little like tape marks or something like
5:30
that.
hit, that's it.
That's
5:30.
it. That's all.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's it.
Ooh, I might have to do.
He's
Christmas
firing
lights.
that. He ain't even burning it.
Hide your girl, man. When that sun goes down, Philly's in that drop top.
Philly Fresh is coming out.
Christmas
Hey, man,
lights. Tell your girl to chill out.
I mean, if you see a Corvette driving in Florida, watch out, man.
That's your boy.
But it's time to go to question number 3. This one is an interesting one. Ooh, don't look. You can't be
All right,
looking at
got you, got
it. Look at that. This is a good one right here. So, same thing. You're going to have to burn one and chill one.
Okay.
Burn or chill eating a huge plate of pasta after your weight cut, like the night before the fight, or waking up the next day eating a full stack of pancakes.
I will.
I know what I'm doing.
I'm gonna chill on before
Okay.
the pasta before, and I'm gonna burn the stack of pancakes.
Yeah.
Once you weigh in, and you rehydrate, and for me, there's like a 6-hour window where I get massive. Pause. You know, like I gain a lot of weight. You know,
Yeah.
so like I fight 170, 99% of the time I'm 197 the next day every time.
Wow.
But I gain all that back in about 12 hours.
Yeah.
And then after that, I kind of really don't eat. The
Yeah.
nerves are hitting me. You know, I wake up, I don't eat breakfast the next morning. I'm thinking about the fight. You know, I kind
Yeah.
of got that anxiety. I can't really chill. So until after the fight is over, I kind of woosah, and then I go ham.
You go
you
ham
go
feast.
I feel like that because, I mean, weight cutting is the fight before the fight. Weight cutting sucks. We've heard it from everyone. And you kind of weight cut a
Yeah,
little
I
bit.
kind of wake up. Yeah, it's not
for
the
judo.
funnest things, but all you want is water, electrolytes, Gatorade, because you're depleting yourself so much. All you can think, you don't want to really think about food too much after.
Exactly.
Until obviously it's been 10, 12 hours or whatever you're talking about.
Exactly. So like you're not really hungry. The only fighter I've seen, Mike Perry, he's a weird cat, man. Like, I mean, Mike can weigh in, and after weighing in to go ham. I'm like, I don't know how he does it. He can go honey baked ham and just
Oh my gosh.
pound food. I can't.
Yeah.
I gotta just electrolytes.
Ease back into.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you got the nerves in your stomach, you can't. Until the fight's over. So I'm definitely gonna chill
on the pasta.
on the pasta, and I'm gonna burn on the pancake.
Yeah, I was gonna burn the pancakes too.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard people say that they don't like eating high calorie foods the night. They like to eat something light because they feel full the next day and they don't want to feel like that.
But you and I, we have the same body type.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
look a lot better, and I'm a lot bigger and stronger, and my muscles. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But we're ectomorphic body type. You know what I'm saying? So we're like hard gainers. I'm sure you can eat whatever the fuck you want. I'm the
Oh
same
my
way.
It's
God.
exactly right.
Burgers,
And it never
fries,
changes.
shake.
I'm 34 years old. You're a lot younger than me. People say like it never changes. So for me, I could eat anything. You know what I'm saying? I could eat fucking
Anything.
a Baconator before fighting. I'd be good.
A dream, man. I look at food and gain weight. Bro.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's your bro. Man. I maybe I see the body type different, but you're definitely
Yeah.
a hard gainer, man.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
I'll show you a photo after. I used to
Oh
be
yeah,
big.
this photo's crazy.
I
I'll
used
have
to be
show it
big.
to you after
Really?
this.
Yeah.
awesome. That's crazy.
When I was a little kid. But I stretched out, got a little taller, so I'll take it.
Word.
Yeah, but we got to go to the next question, the fourth question. Staying on the fight game. And again, I'm really interested to hear like your point of view of this because I've heard a lot of people kind of talk about this recently. So you got to burn one or chill one. As a fighter coming up, do you burn or chill having great IQ and okay talent or having crazy talent and okay IQ?
Ooh.
I'm going to chill on the talent and burn on having the high IQ and lower talent. So like with the fight game, what people don't understand is there's no such thing as like, oh, that guy's a young phenom, right? We're not designed to take attrition, right? We're not designed to take damage. We're
Yeah.
not fucking Bison or Ram. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get to a high level of fighting, now you're dealing with a high level of attrition. You're dealing with a high level of damage that you're taking, right? No one is designed to take that over X period of time. So there's not going to be a kid that breaks into the UFC at 18 and you're going to see him at 40. It just won't happen because he's going to be getting beat the fuck up for 20 years. You can't sustain that, right? So when he gets in, he'll be hot. And then that's where his timing starts. The clock,
The hourglass starts going down.
how long he can take this high level damage.
Exactly.
So for me, you see young phenoms all the time. They come and go. The younger you get in the game, the quicker you're gonna get out. But
True.
I train
Very
with
true.
Lyoto Machida, right? And his sons are little baby dragons, is what I call them. They're little fucking lizards, and they're good. But they have such a high level of fight IQ. Kyle Machida, super high level fight IQ. They fight and think like adults. They make adjustments, and they're beating up guys that are grown men. You know, you're talking 13-year-old, 16-year-old. So they're the new wave, right? So I see them, and I see the way Lyoto trains them, and Lyoto speaks in parables. You know, he's a very wise guy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna burn on that. So that's longevity. You train the mind, you train a young kid to have a high fight IQ, he's gonna last a whole lot longer than the phenoms.
Yeah.
For damn sure.
I mean, there's only so much talent can take you in this sport.
Exactly.
And a lot of fights are won and lost off of IQ. Like
Absolutely.
being smart in certain situations because, I mean, you don't know what it's like being in the cage and being in that firefight. Like it's all instinct, but if you've like trained your mind like Lyoto's doing to his kids to be there, you have someone like John Jones last week who is super high level IQ, even down to like coming in lighter to the fight. So he's
The
quicker
highest-
than Stipe. Like all these little things that he did in preparation for that fight made the biggest difference.
And you guys see it, man. You guys are knowledgeable cats, man. And that's why people are gonna wanna come here and chop it up with you guys. Shout out to the Burn Factory. But like IQ is everything. You know, I'm not going to say any names. Like, there's a lot of stupid fighters in the game. Michael Chandler. So you got guys that like
I can say names.
that have all the talent and skill in the world, and then they go out there and they fight like weenies, right? They're not. You can see how talented Michael Chandler is, but then when he gets at the highest level of fighting, he does like silly mistakes, right? And you can even see in his coaches, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Reel it in. So that IQ, invaluable.
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, it's a
Invaluable.
game of inches at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
One little small error can ultimately make or break your career.
Facts.
So yeah, it's cool.
Interesting. So yeah, burning the IQ, chilling on the talent. I think
Yeah.
most people would do that. You want to be smart in a fight, and that's gonna take you a lot further than talent.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. So it's time to go to the 5th and final question. This is our burn moment question. Burn moment is a super hard time in life where you have to fight and overcome that. It's gotten you to where you're at today. Just like myself, whenever I was in the hospital, put 3 balls into a little glass jar, took me a long way and ultimately saved my life. And we're here with Mr. Phill Rowe. Phil, do you have any burn moments out there in your life that you would like to share?
Let's see. Got a couple. I'll give you one good one. Let me think. You got a great burn moment, by the way.
Thank you.
Fuck
Thank you.
the San Diego school system. Fuck you guys.
You heard
And
that.
we're still looking for you. You know what we're talking about. We're coming for you. I got people in Fayetteville. My burn moment, I would say, I started my professional career 0-2. 0 wins, 2 losses. And everybody wrote me off, minus myself, right?
Yeah.
And you see how fickle people are when you're losing, right? You know, so that was a pivotal turning point in my career, right? Phil, why are you doing this, man? It's all right, man. You know, I show up every day, a little bit better. You know, I believed in myself. And then I went on a 7-fight win streak, got on the Contender, short notice, went in there, stretched somebody, and got in the UFC. So, like, my burn moment for sure was the beginning of my career when I started off 0-2 as a professional, switching from amateur to pro, when a lot of people told me not to do it. A lot of people didn't believe in me. And I just stayed the course, you know, one day at a time. And I ended up getting where I'm at now, for sure.
Yeah.
How hard was it to stay patient though during that time? You're like, man, I put so much work in for this, and to start off your career 0-2, how did you like?
It really
keep that?
wasn't, man, because for me, in a weird way, I was conditioned to lose, right? I wanted to win, and I believed I could win, and I was doing everything in my power to win, but I just, like, this ain't for me. You know, like, these guys grew up wrestling. They got the coaches. They got the sponsors on their banner. I don't got none of that. Like, I'm probably going to lose. I wanted to win, as crazy as that sound, but, like, I was conditioned to lose, so, right? If I did lose, all right, whatever, back to the gym, I train hard, right? And then I realized, like, I would take loss so much better than other people. And no one's undefeated, right?
No one is.
You have losses. I don't care what your record is, you have losses. So I realized me losing, it was conditioning me in a good way, right? And never too high, never too low. I would just keep it moving, right? And I kept chipping away. And what I liked about fighting was there's no naturally talented fighter. If I train more than you, I'm going to be better.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I can bridge the gap by just showing up, right? Just showing up. I'll win eventually. And I just kept going. I wasn't getting beat up. I would just lose close fights. And then the tide started to turn. And then I would beat some undefeated guys, and they would lose, and they would fall off by the wayside because they weren't conditioned to losing. They didn't know how to handle loss. So I realized, I'm like, man, and it's cool to see how fickle people were, because when I was losing, clearly nobody was fucking with me.
Yeah.
Right? So then when I win, it's like, go
Everyone
Phil,
wants to be-
Cisco,
Yeah.
Phil. And I'm like,
That's
okay.
how it's the
Okay.
game.
So it was easy for me to like separate. I don't give the love, I like it. But if I don't get it, I don't care, because I see how fickle people were, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost a blessing in disguise that
Absolutely.
you started out 0-2. It allows you to feel that sense of just feeling down and feeling like you don't want to go any further, and just all of a sudden it clicks.
Absolutely.
And the highs are high, but the lows are low. And I don't
So
really
true in this
agree with
game.
like the lows are that low, because I mean, I know how like devastating losses are, but I think you can learn so much within a loss. Like you learned so much through those 2 fights that's really like probably helped you today in what you do today. So I think if people can like shift their minds to not take losses as losses, but take them as more like lessons,
Absolutely.
they can really, really like catapult themselves in their career, in their life, in their job, like wherever they're at in life.
Absolutely.
And I like fighting, but at the end of the day, people are people, and they're gonna gravitate to people winning, and then no one wants to be with you when you lose.
Absolutely.
And that's just the sucky part about life. I mean, personally, whenever we started this, I had a bunch of friends that write us off, like, "Oh, you guys ain't gonna make it. Like, why are you guys doing this?" And now look at us, just keep chipping away.
Absolutely.
And that's what I absolutely love about that Burn moment, is because if people just keep chipping away, keep staying at the course, you never know when that one day it can just flip. And
That's
now
the
look
whole
at you,
fact.
UFC fighter, coming soon, belt, win it in Orlando.
You'll hear about me. You know, I'm trucking away. I was just on a little win streak. Now I'm on a loser streak. But once again, this is a part of the nature of the beast. You know, nobody's punching on Phil. I ain't never bled in a UFC fight yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So little adjustments. You know, I'm trying to fight. You know, I'm trying to fight soon. I'm trying to fight ASAP. You know, Alex Morano will be a great fight. You know,
Okay.
I feel like a bully. I've called him out a couple times, you know, but I don't call no shots. But if they're asking me who he's coming off a loss, I'm coming off a loss. He's a vet. He got a lot more fights than me. He's been around. That'd be a great fight, you know. I could put his
Book
head
it.
on my wall, you know. So, but I need to get in there, you know. So I'm just trying to let Sean Shelby, Hunter Campbell know I'm accessible. I'm here to beat on people, punch on people, you know. So we'll get in there soon, you know.
Coming
I
soon.
fought one time this year, didn't go the way I wanted to, and also I didn't get fights after that, you know. So, but once again, when you're hot, they're gonna keep booking you. So we got to get back in there. We gotta make a statement, you know, become undeniable. So I'll be here for it.
Exactly.
Become undeniable. Book it, Sean Shelby.
Yeah.
Alex
Book it.
Morano, Philly Fresh.
Book it.
Sign
Coming
the
in
contract right
2025.
now.
Book it.
Send the contract. But that's going to do it from this episode of Burn or Chill. Thank you, Phil, so much for coming on the
Appreciate
show.
you guys,
We
man.
appreciate
I
it.
appreciate
Nothing but
And
love, man.
let the audience know where they can find you. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everything. Give it to them.
Philly Fresh UFC on all platforms. Minus X, I'm Philly Fresh MMA. Tap in. I'm the coolest guy in the fight game, and that's a fact. You know, there's facts proven by data. I am the coolest motherfucker in the fight game. And it's a fact, man. You know, these guys are nerds. They're weenies. Follow me if you want a cool cat. You want a funny cat. You want a charismatic dude that dresses well, smells good. Philly Fresh UFC, man.
You heard the
The
man.
Burn Factory.
Go check him out. Give him some love. Thank you
Right.
so much, Phil, for coming on the show.
Love, man.
Really
Love,
appreciate
love.
it. And we are out of this episode of Burn or Chill.